Hello guys, it's Paxton back today on how to build a cruise ship tutorial. But this is not a part because it's just an optionary thing. This is my second time filming because my mom came into my room and ruined the footage. And today we are just going to smooth out the bow. And if you don't know what smoothing out the bow is, it's just to make it look really cool, I guess. But I know that people don't like it, so it's just like an option. So everybody don't need to do that. But first you need to go to the tip of the bow, put your stair around here, or actually we can just do by these two right now. If you've made a bow like me, then just put stairs, and it's just all the way with the bow. But I will show you some tips that I learned when I was started smoothing out the bows. So if you have quartz block as your normal hull color, I have smooth quartz. If you have quartz, I suggest having smooth quartz, or not your quartz slab quartz. But again, so if you see from, if you can have done this part and you put this, if you see, you need to put slabs here, then put the slab here because it will just look really cool. And yeah, again, doing that. So we'll do this line, and on the just smooth out the ship. You don't actually need one of it, but I suggest because you need to actually flip the bow again. So yeah, just do this. Okay, I forgot to smooth out this part. And yeah, the whole part just like smoothing out with slabs and stairs, and that's why I made this bow with this type. It will just look really it will be actually easier to smooth out with this type of bow, because if there's like, it's really hard to actually explain, but it'll just be easier for you to smooth out ships. So that's why I suggest making this type of bow. And if you don't know how to make this type of bow, check out the first part of the series, because that's when I built this bow, the bow for the ship. And yeah, smooth again here. So this is not a fully part video because I think people don't really want to see me smoothing out this bow, but it's just again optionary thing. But now we come to this part. If you see, there's a marker there, and then you need a slab. You can choose between these three. I'll take dark prismarine, why not? And you know what, I'll actually make these actually dark prismarine, because so it looks kinda more, so it don't look that funky, and you know, yeah, so more smooth out. And if you see it's here, it don't look that smooth, so I suggest replacing this block with a slab. It will just look really cool. And yeah, so again, this block and there. If you see already, the ship looks already really smooth, and in my opinion I don't really like smoothing out the bows, so I'm just doing this for tutorial purposes. And yeah, I think I will actually keep out the smoothed out bow, because when I will tour the ship, you actually see how I actually did this. And like all the time, remember to check if you have done something wrong, because one time I made a bow, I smoothed out the bow, and I actually forgot to check it the whole time, and I found that I messed the bow up really bad. So that's why. So just smooth out. And again, it won't look really accurate, but it will just looks really good, I guess. And here, if you see, the angle point is really close to the superstructure or hull line, or superstructure line, or whatever you call them, like that. Yeah, so from here you just put slabs, because there is no stair area you can put. And you can do this. And if you see here, the here's a whole art, and I normally don't smooth this part, but you can put like a slab like prismarine because it's the closest to that color of cyan. So yeah, like that. Or fun fact, you just can do this because yeah, I know it won't look that smooth, but yeah, that's one of the negative points of having a whole art when you smooth out the bow. And again, I will skip this part. I know it won't look really good, but that's the sacrifice we have to take if we smooth out the bow. And like that. And I will check if these looks good. And look, it just looks really weird with the color different, so I will do this, why not? And yeah, so if you see the bow is now smoothed out, it looks kinda good. I don't really like it again, but now it's just smooth out the superstructure, and again it's the same concept, just do this, but it's really easier, simple I mean. Just put these stairs here, and we'll just look. And I like to smooth out the superstructure more than actually the bow because reasons. So just put slabs, and if you did like my type of superstructure, we will almost have the same results, and that's cool. So like that. Like this, I guess. I think everything is smooth now, don't never mind these here. And if you see the bow, the ship looks more smoothed out or more up to date. But one thing I also like to do as details is to put upside down stair. If you see, before we put normal blocks, but I like the upside down stairs, and it just looks really cool. Bear in mind that. So, and again, you don't need to have that. You actually just can delete these blocks. But I like to have ups down because in a real cruise ship they actually have like open spaces right below. And up here, and you know what? I actually forgot to put stairs or these. There's no light there. Wow. So like that. So again, this is not a full episode, it's just an optionary thing. You don't need to do this. Actually, you don't even. So yeah, like this. And if you see, that looks kinda cool. Really cool. So now is to flip the ship again, because we need to flip it. You can also do this on the other side, but it's really hard to replicate that, what you actually did. So I will actually do this from the bridge deck, this point at the middle, fly where the I'm smoothing ends, so it's right here actually. So then go to the front, stand at the middle, look at the middle, T/copy, T/flip, T/paste, and you can do -A if you don't have a strong PC or not a strong server, but I can just do paste, and like that we have a smooth out ship. Looks pretty decent. Yeah, again, one thing you actually can do is actually cover these balcony up. I think I will just check how these look, because, and yeah, you actually can redo the job again. So if you don't like smoothing out, you can just delete it. I'm gonna check you how it looks with these coal things, or these roof, I don't know what's called. It looks cool. The seagulls are out, and I think I will do that. It looks really cool, to be honest. And yeah, and check the bow again. Yeah, it looks really cool, I guess. And again, it's just your preference. So if you don't like doing that, you don't need to do that. And you know what, I actually changed the color here because On ships, if you don't know, they're not actually wood, they're more like iron stuff. So, and if you don't know how to do that, just replace oak planks with, I'm gonna first do blue concrete. Okay, I really don't like the blue concrete. Then we need to do slash undo. Remember to do slash undo before doing anything else. What about green terracotta? I think I will creep with green terracotta. It looks pretty good. And ships are actually like this green type. They're also like really metallic, like this. And one thing I also do sometimes is put slabs because it looks like it has more stuff into the ship. So it would look really cool. So like this. And I'm kind of rushing right now. Again, you don't need to have this. It's just your preference again. So like this. It's kind of hard to see with my shaders. And because then the stair would look like a block. If this looks like a block and it looks kind of cool. And I think I will end this video here for the how to build a small cruise ship. If you see, the exterior is completely complete. That rhymed. If you see, that's what we did last episode. So again, I hope you enjoyed the series so far. Please like, subscribe, because that will really help me out, and see you next time. Bye bye.